Before we get into this video, I just wanted to quickly announce that I now partnered up with OneFootball, and if you guys are interested in an app that covers all of your football needs, this is the one. It will give you the live scores when your favorite teams are playing, teams like Liverpool playing in the Champions League, and if you want to be up to date and you can't watch it yourself, this is the app for you. If you want news to be on your phone directly, you can go ahead and get this app as well. It will tell you about all the new transfers and so on when the transfer window is around. Get OneFootball. Link in the description down below. Every time someone asked me, what is the best career mode you've ever done? There was only one answer, and you guys know it. Crystal Palace career mode in FIFA 15. Those were the days where a long-term career mode could be posted on YouTube and it kept gaining support. And this is the team that we had back in the day. It was an insane, an incredible, a bunch of players that have come together to create the biggest storyline ever. Players like Yusuf Poulsen, Ozan Tufan, Mitch McGugan, incredible players throughout the history of this series, and all of them turned out to be legends. Their names would be shouted in my comments for years and years to come. And now, we are returning to this beautiful team. This is the beginning of our FIFA 19 Crystal Palace career mode. Hey Sika! Oh, what the f***? Hey Sika. Wow, that's gonna be a great intro. Welcome! Finally, a new career mode, a new daily series has begun on the channel. If you guys are hyped about possibly the best career mode on FIFA 19, please hit that like button, boys. It is time. After years and years of waiting for this moment, it is time. After 4 years basically, go ahead and use Crystal Palace again. This was the best career mode I've ever done on my channel, the most supported career mode on my channel ever, especially due to the size of my channel back then. This is it, boys. This is my masterpiece on FIFA 19, and we are going to do a few things differently. Yes, fan objectives will be back. Episode will be a little bit different. A few things will be changing, a couple of ideas that will be coming in, starting off in the second episode and stuff. But as always, for fan objectives, leave your comments down below. Please go ahead and help me as always, and please guys, let's make this an epic beginning for the Crystal Palace career mode. Can we hit over 5,000 likes? I'm not even kidding. 5,000. You can do it. I truly believe in you, because this is a special moment. Crystal Palace returns to my channel. Here's the preseason tournament. As always, very important for a lot of cash coming into the team at the beginning of this career mode. The first transfer window is gonna be a big one, boys. Let's take a deeper look into the starting lineup of Crystal Palace and let's decide how we want to play. Now, in FIFA 19, my personal favorite formation is the 4-2-3-1 formation, the narrow one, and that is also going to be the formation that we use in this career mode. And because of that, let's see which players fit into this formation. Now, first of all, the biggest player in this team is the one with the nicest of haircuts. Wilfried Zaha is the biggest player in this one, and I'm really looking forward to see him take us to the next level. Now, I could potentially use him as a striker, but that is not going to be my goal. This is the first time, honestly, the first time I'm looking into this team, and I know that there are a couple of beasts in this one. First of all, after Zaha, of course, Wan-Bissaka. This guy is so impressive. I cannot see him staying at Crystal Palace for a long time. He's a ridiculously good right back, defensively and also in terms of moving forward. What an absolutely huge talent he is. Keep your eyes on him. We're going to keep him in our right back position. I cannot wait to use him in our career mode. But obviously up top, we have Ayew right here, who isn't really what I want up top, to be fair. The guy is 26 years old, isn't really anything special, so we can definitely bring in something new into that striking position. MacArthur is still at Crystal Palace. Back in the day, he was already here, and now we have him again. That is ridiculous. Kouyaté is the new transfer, came in from West Ham. That is a beast of a CDM, and Milivojevic, the penalty taker, the captain, he is also in that CDM spot. Now Townsend, who has scored probably the goal of, not probably, definitely the goal of the season, is down that right hand side, and he's a good player, don't get me wrong, but we are looking for talented players in the future. Van Aanholt is a beast of a left back. I don't think we have to replace him anytime soon. I know he's 27 years old, but come on, boys, this guy has ridiculous stats on him. Van Aanholt is not going anywhere yet. Sakho, the former Liverpool player, is doing really well for Crystal Palace. At least last season he was doing really well. He's 28 years old, not the fastest of centre-backs, of course, but I think he's going to be a decent enough centre-back to use at the beginning. Tompkins right here, definitely not someone I want to keep. I mean, he's even slower than Sakho. We definitely need to upgrade both of the centre-back positions in the future. This is not something that will get us into the Champions League final. Hell no, that's not happening. And then we go onto the bench, and on the bench we actually have a very good player in Maximilian Maya. So now, since I do want to play in a 4-2-3-1, Maya fits perfectly into that cam position. So he is going to be someone that we are using in that spot, and I think he's going to be a good enough player, man. 4-star, 4-star, 5'8" tall, 22 years old, has the finesse shot trait on him, and a very, very talented player. So I'm looking forward to see what he can do for us in that position. But going down the bench, I genuinely don't see anything special, apart from maybe Schlupp, who has ridiculous physical stats, but that's about it. And then if you go down here, you have Riedewald, who used to be an amazing centre-back talent. I don't know if he still is, but if he is, we can use him in that centre-back position instead of Tompkins. That is definitely an option for us. And we have Benteke on the bench as well. Now, Benteke, I don't like him. I just don't like him, man. Just like Lukaku, not my type of striker in FIFA. And then we have the absolute legend, the man, the myth, Speroni. If you guys remember, back in the day, Speroni was the best goalkeeper I've ever used. He would save things that you could not even imagine. He is the man, the myth, the legend. Goalkeeper Speroni. Sadly, he is 68 rated and 39 years old. Bro, he was already like 34 when we did our Crystal Palace career mode. That is insane. He's still playing. My man Speroni is on fire. But you can see, man, this team is going to be a massive, massive project, because there's just so many positions to be replaced in a starting 11. If I'm looking at this team right now, I can already tell you we need a new striker. We probably need at least one new CDM. We need 2 new centre-backs. Gaita, by the way, is a decent enough goalkeeper. We're going to keep him for now. And going down to the bench, there's absolutely nothing that can come in and have an impact onto the game. And this is something that I'm really looking forward to, because I've had teams in the past with like AC Milan, with Liverpool, with Dortmund, where I couldn't really do too many things according to the starting 11 and the bench and the players overall in the team. And now we have the opportunity to create an amazing squad from scratch. And now let's take a look into the wage budget. How much money does Crystal Palace have? 42 million. That is good enough to bring in, I would say, 3 really, really good players. But here's one player that I desperately want in my career mode. And for that, we could potentially sacrifice a couple of big players in that center attacking midfield position. Hold on a second. Wait. Hold on. Yeah, you are the best, man. I mean, just look at this. The players already swapped position. Hey, at least on Tuesday, when a new patch comes out on console, the -1 overall glitch will be gone. We will have to deal with it at the beginning of this career mode, but as soon as the patch comes out, it will be gone. So I'm really happy that that is a thing that we can look forward to. But yeah, this is the team that we want to use. Can the players please remain in the positions they should be in? I'm saving it. Let's see. Are they in the positions? Hey, it works. So here's the thing with this career mode. As you guys might know, in the Notts County career mode, I'm having so much fun. Genuinely, it is an amazing career mode. And the main improvement, I would say, that I have in that career mode is that I don't play as many games. And here's the key to that thing. By not playing too many games, I can lose and draw against more opponents, and the career mode itself becomes a lot tougher, and the lifespan of the career mode prolongs a lot more. So what I'm gonna do in this career mode is every month I will sim at least 2 games. All right, so if you're looking at this month right here in August, I will have to sim the Fulham game, I will have to sim the Watford game. I can only play the Liverpool game. The reason why I want to do that is I really want to make this career mode a challenge, and I also want to have more than 1 season in this career mode. Let's say I would do this career mode the normal way. I would probably get Crystal Palace to an insane position in this first season already. I would get them into like Europa League qualification or Champions League qualification even, because I can play against ultimate difficulty on squad battles and get top 100 easily. So me playing against the AI, it needs to be a challenge, and I think this is the best thing we can do for the health of this career mode, for making it a long one. And this is something that I wanted to bring into this career mode especially. So we are going to be simming 2 games a month. Now obviously some months we will have more than just 2 games. We'll have like 5 games a month, like this December. You see, we have a lot of games to play, so I can just sim 2. So I have to pick the two teams that I have to sim against. So that's a good thing. Obviously, if we are in a month where we only have, I don't know, 2 games, obviously I'm only going to sim 1, right? I'm not going to sim all of the games. And of course, if we get towards the end of the season, like let's say after April and May, let's say after April, we are not allowed to sim like we don't have to follow the rule. We can just play every game if we want to. We can sim every game if we want to. But until April, 2 simulation games every month at least, because I want to have this career mode to be a long-term career mode instead of being finished within just 2 or 1 season. All right, that's what we are going after. I hope you guys like it, because I want to make this a special one. I want to build up talents, and this also allows us to use the Youth Academy. So I'm looking forward to that. Here, my friends, is the first transfer I personally want to make. And a lot of people might be looking at this and saying, oh, this is unrealistic, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to have fun in this career mode, all right? Joao Felix is being chased by Europe's biggest clubs at the moment. I know he doesn't have a face. Who cares? Who cares? This guy is an absolute beast of a talent in real life, and everyone talks about him. I personally would love to get him into my team. Now, I can see he has a release clause of 18.4 million. I don't know if he's worth that, so I think we will go into negotiations first and see what we can do. If it doesn't work out, we might go after the release clause, but I think we can get him for like 13 possibly. There he is. This is actually how he looks like in real life. Like honestly, I think this might be a star head. He just doesn't have a picture in the game. Like this guy looks like that. I'm gonna look it up right now. Joao Felix. How do you look like, my friend? You look exactly like that. Perfect. He just doesn't have the picture. He is just in the game perfectly fine. So 18.4. Let's approach the buy. No, and begin negotiations with the club. So what I'm going to offer right here is, let's say, ooh, I'm going to say 14 million. That might, I kind of have a feeling they expect a lot more. I'm kind of scared to offer this, but I'm going to do it anyways. And we're going to give them a sell-on clause of 15% as well. Come on, let's see what they say. Please don't just run away. Oh, okay. Huh? Dude, hold on. They just accepted. Hey, you know what? We got it for lower than his release clause. I'm happy with that. Joao Felix, 4-star skiller, 3-star weak foot. He is right-footed, high attacking work rate, low defensive work rate. Already has 3 traits on him, which is very nice. Playmaker and technical dribbler. Hopefully that helps us in the simulation sessions that we have. I hope the AI traits help you in those and not only in gameplay when you don't control the player. That'd be quite nice. But Joao Felix, let's go into the negotiations for his contract, boys. This could potentially be the next Ozan Tufan. This could be the next Mitch McGugan. This is a very, very special moment in this career mode, and you are seeing it live. Now, I believe he's 5'11", so he's not as short as Maximilian Maya, so that is a very good thing as well. So Felix's role in the club, we're going to give him an important role. I think he might be happy with that. Yes, he is happy with that, which is perfect. He wants a 4-year contract. That is great. That is what I want to see. 25 million release clause. Sorry, buddy, but we are not giving you a release clause. You are not going anywhere. You're staying at Crystal Palace forever and ever and ever. We go and continue in the contract right here. They say they want 15k on wages. Hey, buddy, that is nothing in the Premier League. Thank you for asking for 15k. That is just perfect. Joao Felix has joined Crystal Palace. One of the biggest talents in world football right now has now joined our career mode. I am extremely excited to have him in the team. Now, let's take a look at his rating. Obviously, he's a player that we are trying to build up to take the place of Townsend. Townsend is 26 years old. He will be an amazing substitute for us to have, and we don't have anyone on the bench right now that is a good substitute, so that is a very good thing to look forward to. But Joao Felix right here, 74 rated. Now, let's take a look at the stats. 84 agility, 78 balance. Stamina is actually quite alright. Sprint speed is good. He is a very, very good looking player. 78 jumping as well, which is quite impressive. I didn't think he would have that capability. Ball control and dribbling is really good. Shooting, he has 72 shot power and 69 finishing. It's not the worst, but definitely a long way to improve for this man right here. This young man has joined Crystal Palace, the first transfer of this new career mode. I'm extremely excited, and I hope you are as well. Welcome to the team, Joao Felix. A lot of people were asking me to do the Youth Academy part in career mode, and finally it is coming in one of our proper career modes. Elliot Lewis is going to be our scout, 4-star experience, 5-star judgment. Now, obviously, as you guys have seen, our centre-back position is looking a little bit bad. So we are going to send our scout to England. Yes, this is going to be sent to England, and we're going to be looking for a defender. Now, defensive minded. Yes, there we go. Hopefully that doesn't only give me CDMs and stuff. Hopefully that gives me right back, center back, all of that good stuff. We are looking to send him away right now. Please bring us some amazing talents. Lewis, I'm trusting in you. Alongside of the Youth Academy talent that is about to join our team, hopefully soon enough, we are looking for Mario Hermoso. He is supposed to be a very big talent in that centre-back position, and we want to see him join our club. Now, here's the only issue with Mario Hermoso. He's only 6 foot tall, but as another Spanish centre-back that is 6 foot tall, Sergio Ramos, hopefully he has decent jumping on him, because on his preliminary report you can see that jumping is like the his second best stat. Sprint speed is his best, and that gets me interested. So this one is someone that we desperately want to join into our team to play instead of Tompkins. Even though if he might be like lower rated, I really don't mind, because Tompkins is just not good enough. Mario Hermoso looking quite nice. I believe that might be his true face. I think that is a star face. And the negotiations begin, and we will offer, let's say, can we offer a player swap? Probably not, because it's just broken in this game. We're going to be offering, how much do I offer for this guy? Let's say 13. I know this is a lot, but let's say 12. Come on, let's say 12. Here we go. 12 million plus 15% sell-on clause. Let's see what they say. Okay, they say no, but they want 13.8 million without a sell-on clause. How about 12.5? That's a good amount. Come on now, be nice. Oh, okay, they are not moving. Well, 13.8 million for a very talented centre-back who has amazing sprint speed and great jumping. I'm in. I am in. You have a deal. 13.8 million. Come into my club. Mario Hermoso. I love the name, by the way. Mario, first of all, because of Super Mario, and then Hermoso. I like that as well. The sound of that is very nice. He can play in the left back position as well if needed. If someone like Van Aanholt doesn't play too well. Hermoso can take that position and play in that one as well. So that is a good thing that we have a lot of options in this team already. Now, let's negotiate his contract. Let's try and bring this 23-year-old beast to Crystal Palace, and let's make him another one of the legends in the future. As you guys might remember, in the Crystal Palace career mode, we had one amazing centre-back that I will never forget, Björn Engels. He was a beast, and hopefully this guy will turn out the same way. Now, we will accept that important squad role. That's perfectly fine for me. We go ahead. He wants 3 years. No, buddy. We want 4. How about that? You better say yes right now. Yes, he's happy with that. Perfect. 4 years. No release clause for you. No release clause for you. I just said I don't have any intentions. Now we have to offer his wages. Ooh, this is the part where I struggle, you know. I don't want to ruin this one on his wages. If he's worth 13.8 million, what would his wages be? I'd say like 30k. So let's offer 35k and see what they say. Hopefully they accept it, or they come back with a counter offer. Oh, that's perfect. Let's go. No bonuses, no nothing. 35k. Dude, for Premier League football, that is nothing. Hermoso, welcome to the team, my man. That is the second big transfer that we have made. First of all, not a big transfer for the starting lineup. Oh, he is actually. Oh, he's 77 rated. Hey, Tompkins, you are gone, my friend. Look at these stats. 76 aggression, 77 interceptions, 78 acceleration, 86 jumping, 88 sprint speed, good stamina, good strength. I like it, man. This guy's a beast. He has good passing as well. 80 stand tackle, 4-star weak foot. Hey, I like it. Left-footed. So we're going to put him over to that side. I believe Sacco is left-footed as well, but I would much rather have Hermoso down that side. I believe Van Bissaka isn't the tallest. Actually, he's 6 foot tall. That is surprising. Our defense is quite tall, apart from Van Aanholt. He's 5'9". But Hermoso is a big addition into the club. He's the second talent to join us, but that is going to be it for now. Now, I want your guys' suggestions. Who should I bring into the team? Now, I will show you my budget and you will decide which player we could actually afford with that money. Keep in mind, we still have the preseason tournament that is going to come around. If we win that, we get around 6 million, and that would be great. So that would take us to 17 million in total. Let me know, who do you think can we get for 17 million in that striker position? Because I don't like Ayew, but also, let's do this real quick. This is something very, very important. We need to put players onto the transfer list, because there's a lot of players that I don't like in this team. Now, Townsend can stay. I like him. Sacco, buddy, you're okay, but you can go, to be fair. Milivojevic, as much as he is a beast in terms of like shooting and stuff, in terms of FIFA, this guy isn't really the best, but since he's the captain, I'm gonna keep him in there for now. Tompkins, you can definitely go. Ayew, I don't need you, buddy. Oh, he's on loan as well. Okay. That's interesting. So we're going to lose him after this season, and we only have Benteke. And Benteke is not someone that I want in that striking position. MacArthur, my man, you have been here for a long time, but you can go. Kelly, definitely another one that I want to put onto the transfer list. Riedewald is going to stay. Scott Dan can go. Hennessy, you can go, buddy. Schlupp can stay. Ward, I mean, he's 28 years old with a 73 rating. I guess we can just keep him as a backup. Connor Wickham, he's going to stay for a little bit. Quite a stocky striker. Sorloth, oh, we have him. This guy's actually a quite talented player. So that's good to know. He's 70 rated on loan, so maybe he will come back as a beast. Hopefully it does happen. He does have a real face as well, which I really do like. Now we go down here. Suare, you can go, buddy. I heard that this guy got injured multiple times. As my camera turns off. Wait. I'm back. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest right here. These guys are not going to leave. These ones, I mean, every time I will accept the transfer offer, they will just come back. So we're going to add them to the loan list. If we can get a loan deal done right here for any of these players, that would be quite nice, but I truly don't believe in it. In terms of training, these are the players that we want to focus on. As you can see, there's not many players that have that arrow going up. I mean, lots of these guys just don't have anything to play for, really. But we're going to start off with Wan-Bissaka. I want him to become an even better defender. In terms of the offense, we want Joao Felix, obviously, to improve. I want him to improve on his shooting. I want him to become a clinical finisher in the future. So we're going to improve that on him. On the midfield, we obviously have Maximilian Maya, who is a decent player with his dribbling, but I want him to improve his finishing as well. Only 63 rated in the finishing department. That is not good enough for Premier League football. And then we go to Riedewald, who we can actually use as a decent CDM in the future, or even as a centre-back if needed. So we're going to improve that one as well. And then we go down the list into the centre-backs. We have Hermoso, who I think is a beast of a centre-back, so I can't wait to use him. We're going to train his defending as well. We have gotten a transfer offer for Wan-Bissaka. I mean, come on. Nope. Blocked. In terms of real life, Crystal Palace is in a very, very tough spot. They are struggling at the moment in terms of like their stay in the Premier League. I believe they are only 3 points away from dropping down into the relegation zone. So we know that this team is struggling a lot, and we need to take this team to the next level. There's a lot of things that need to change at Crystal Palace to make it a team that can go for like a top 10 finish once again. And we are going to try and do that in this career mode, and we're going to take that even further, and we want to get the title with this squad. Looking at this team right now, I can clearly tell you there's no way in hell that we can go for the title right now. It's just not gonna happen, let's be realistic. But in the future, with the signings of Joao Felix, with the signing of Hermoso, with sending our youth scout away to take care of things in the future, to bring in some talented players into our defense, I think we have set up things very nicely already. But the main thing that you need in a team is a striker, and a good one. And I need you guys to please help me. I think if we sell a couple of players, we can go up to like 20 million. We need a very talented player with high potential that I haven't used yet in a striking position. Potentially, the best thing would be if it's a new striker that only in FIFA 19 is a big talent and wasn't a big talent in FIFA 18, or wasn't even in the game in FIFA 18. Those are the ones that are my personal favorites. So go ahead in the comments down below. Please help me out with that one, boys. That would be very much appreciated. But right here, the first simulation is coming up against Stade Rennais. I really hope that this team can do well. But what I'm seeing here, it's still 0-0 after 20 minutes. They have a decent enough team, to be fair. Oh, they have Sarr, Ismaila Sarr, if you guys remember. We bought him into the Liverpool career mode, a very, very talented player in real life. Now, it turns out to be a tough game right here. Even though we are playing at home, you can see us not scoring for quite some time. And that just shows you this team is going to be a challenge. 0-0 against Stade Rennais at home. Yikes. Okay, here we go. We got some transfer offers. Woods, a loan, yes, bye-bye. Benteke, 7.9 million offer from Bologna. Of course, we're going to be negotiating Benteke. There's no way you remain in my team. I didn't like him at Liverpool, and I don't like him at Crystal Palace as well. Just not my type of striker. In my opinion, not as talented as people hoped he would be. I'm going to go ahead and say 10 million. If they can come back with a 10 million, actually, you know what? Let's go 11. If they can say 11, I'm perfectly fine with it. Okay, they say 9.5. Let's propose a new deal. Let's say 10.5. How about that? Will you accept that? No, 9.8, but he's getting closer and closer. Let's say 10 million straight for Christian Benteke. You have to say yes to this. Of course, he has to say yes to this. Beautiful. Christian Benteke, 10 million. I believe 8 of those million will be added into our transfer budget. And as I said before, we're getting close to the 20 million mark when we do sell him. And that means we can bring in a quality player. Now, after that game against Stade Rennais, we're going to be simming the second one right here in the International Cup. And I don't have a good feeling, to be fair with you guys. Also, by the way, I wore this because red, white, blue, it's the same colors that the Crystal Palace badge has. And Milivojevic does score. Quaresma gets one back for Beşiktaş. If we can get a draw right here, the third game would be the decisive one for our team to see if we can make it through. But obviously, Wagner Love, insane that guy still plays football, has scored against us. Ayew steps up and scores. Nice. 2-2 in the end against Beşiktaş. That's what I want to see, boys. Great performance. And now you can see the next game that we play is going to be the decisive one against Werder Bremen. That will be the one that takes us into the next round and gets us more money or not. Right here, we do train our players 3 A's right here. I like that a lot. The players are growing nicely. But we go back into the messages. We have a loan offer for McGregor. He can go. Obviously, loan offers most of the time just don't go through, sadly. But hopefully that one will. 2 days to go until the Werder Bremen game. Hopefully we do get an offer. But without getting an offer, Benteke has been sold. 7.5 million added into our budget. And I'm going to leave it right there for the first episode, guys. 19 million in the budget right now with 46k in the wage budget. Let's adjust that a little bit. Let's say 18.9 with 50k in the wage budget. First of all, fan objectives. What kind of fan objectives do you want to have for this team right here? What do we have to achieve? Give me big challenges. Hashtag fan objectives in the comments down below. And also, very important, let me know who I can bring in into that striking position that will turn out to be a beast for this career mode. Let me know, boys. Thank you so much for watching the first episode of the Crystal Palace career mode. I'm very looking forward to play a game with this team in the upcoming episode to take us into the next round. But boys, this is it. This is the beginning of something special. Have a great day. Take care. Peace.